Welcome to Beyond the Horizon, where we explore the unknown, the unexplained, and the unforgettable. Today we're venturing into the fascinating and tragic story of Phineas Gage, a man who survived a catastrophic accident that changed his life forever. In 1848, Phineas Gage, a young railroad foreman, suffered a devastating brain injury when an iron rod pierced his skull. Miraculously, he survived, but his personality, behavior, and very identity were forever altered. Join me as we delve into the remarkable story of Phineas Gage, a true medical marvel that continues to captivate scientists, historians, and anyone fascinated by the mysteries of the human brain. Let's venture beyond the horizon and uncover the extraordinary tale of Phineas Gage. Phineas Gage was working as a foreman on a road crew for the Rutland and Burlington Railroad in Cavendish, Vermont, on September 13, 1848. His team was preparing a blasting site to clear rocks and soil for the new railroad track. Gage was using a 13-foot-long, 1.25-inch diameter iron rod, called a tamping iron, to pack explosives into a hole drilled into the rock face. As he leaned over to check the hole, the rod sparked against the rock, igniting the explosives. The blast propelled the rod upward, piercing Gage's left cheek, passing through his brain, and exiting the top of his skull. The rod landed about 25 feet away, covered in blood and brain matter. Gage was knocked to the ground but, astonishingly, remained conscious and able to speak. Gage stood up, stunned, and walked away from the blast site. Gage sat down on a nearby rock, feeling dizzy and disoriented. Spoke to his crew members, saying, "I'm all right, boys," or "I'm all right, accounts vary." Gage got up and walked to the road, where he sat down again. Despite the severity of his injury, Gage remained conscious and able to communicate, though his speech was reportedly slurred and hesitant. His calm and coherent behavior in the immediate aftermath of the accident is a testament to the brain's remarkable ability to adapt and compensate for damage. There were no paramedics or ambulance services as we know them today in 1848. However, a local physician, Dr. John Martin Harlow, was summoned to the inn where Gage was taken. Dr. Harlow examined Gage and found him to be conscious, but with a severe head wound. He cleaned and dressed the wound, removing fragments of bone and brain tissue. Dr. Martin applied a compress to control bleeding. He administered basic first aid and pain management. Dr. Harlow's prompt attention likely contributed to Gage's survival. Over the next few weeks, Gage's wounds healed, but his behavior and personality underwent significant changes, which Dr. Harlow documented in detail. In those times, medical care was relatively primitive, and brain injuries were not well understood. Dr. Harlow's observations and notes on Gage's case study became a landmark in the field of neurology and neuroscience, shedding light on the brain's role in behavior, personality, and cognitive function. Phineas Gage did not continue his duties at work after the incident. His brain injury resulted in significant changes to his behavior, personality, and cognitive abilities, making it impossible for him to perform his previous responsibilities. After his initial recovery, Gage experienced memory loss and difficulty with decision-making, impulsivity and irritability, loss of inhibitions and social appropriateness, difficulty with language and communication, changes in emotional expression and empathy. These changes made it challenging for him to maintain relationships, hold jobs, or manage daily life. He was no longer able to work as a foreman or in any capacity that required responsibility, organization, and social skills. Before the accident, Gage was responsible, reliable, and respectful. Afterward, he became impulsive, reckless, and prone to outbursts. He displayed inappropriate emotional responses, laughing or crying inappropriately. Phineas Gage experienced significant physical changes, including skull damage. The iron rod destroyed much of his left frontal lobe and damaged his skull. Vision loss. He became partially blind in his left eye. Seizures. He developed epilepsy and experienced frequent seizures. Weakness. He experienced weakness and paralysis in his left side. Gage's case study, documented by Dr. Harlow, highlights the significant impact of brain injuries on behavior, personality, and cognitive function, leading to a better understanding of the brain's role in shaping who we are and how we function. Phineas Gage died in San Francisco, California, on May 21, 1860, at the age of 36, about 12 years after his accident. He died of epilepsy, a complication of his brain injury, and his body was later exhumed and his skull iron rod that entered his brain were preserved and are still displayed in the Warren Anatomical Museum at Harvard Medical School. And that's the remarkable story of Phineas Gage, a man who survived a catastrophic accident that changed his life forever. His case study has taught us so much about the brain's role in shaping our behavior, personality, and cognitive abilities. As we venture beyond the horizon, we're reminded that the human brain is a complex and mysterious frontier, still full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Phineas Gage's story inspires us to continue exploring, learning, and pushing the boundaries of our understanding. Join me next time on Beyond the Horizon as we delve into more fascinating tales of the human experience. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content beyond the horizon.